Ooh. Ooh. Hey. This is not the kind of gratitude that comes in easy terms. This is built from going under and resurfacing the climb. The thanksgiving that knows what it's thankful not to be. The gratitude earned slowly, that's the kind inside of me. And I won't perform the peace I didn't always have, but I won't withhold the credit where the credit's had. This unlikely Thanksgiving, born from the unlikely year, where I found the things worth holding by, losing what was dear. It's a strange gift, the clarity that difficulty brings. Unlikely Thanksgiving, I'm grateful for these things. Oh, I'm grateful for the people who stayed solid when I shook, for the verses that came back to me before I thought to look, for the quiet mornings where the fog would slowly clear, for the fact that you remained through all of it, and that fell near. Oh, this unlikely Thanksgiving, born from the unlikely year, where I learned the things was holding by, losing what was dear. It's a strange gift, the clarity that difficulty brings. Unlikely Thanksgiving, I'm grateful for these things. Oh, I used to think that gratitude required the good things to arrive. Now I know it's more about the fact of being alive, and noticing, really noticing what's still around you. Even in the season where the hard things found you. Let this nearness be enough. Stay when I have nothing to perform. I only need your eyes closed. You are my near and my now. You are the answer my breath keeps. You are the steadiness under my pulse. Home in a quiet room. You are my near and my now. Home in a quiet room. Even the rain feels less lonely here. Even the lamp seems kinder with you near. My shoulders drop when you stay a while. You make small things feel fully alive. I trust the warmth more than the fear. I stop decorating the truth. You are my near and my now. You are the answer my prayer. name feels less lonely here. The desert taught me how to drink from wells I never knew were there. Now looking back across the sand, I see the flowers everywhere. Oh, yeah. Gratitude blooms in my steps, like oasis after longest drought. Longest drought, yeah. The trial stripped away the noise and left me richer than before. The lessons carved in thirsty nights are treasures I will always hold. I thank you for the empty miles. They led me straight to living gold. Gratitude blooms in my steps. Gratitude blooms in my steps. Gratitude blooms in my steps. Hold it up. I used to need my questions answered before the morning. Lay awake negotiating with the dark. No warning that the questions might be part of what I'm being given, and not an obstacle between me and where I'm living. What if the not knowing isn't failure but formation? What if mystery is its own kind of invitation? I'm sitting with a question, not fighting, not fleeing. I'm sitting with a question, and you're sitting here with me, not explaining it away or rushing to resolution. Just sitting with a question, that's the practice in the communion. There are things I used to pray for with a deadline in my head, and when they didn't come, I thought something in me was dead. But the life was there, just growing at a pace I couldn't clock. Faith that wasn't time, it didn't run on my own stop. I'm sitting with a question, not fighting, not fleeing. I'm sitting with a question, and you're sitting here with me, not explaining it away or rushing to resolution. Just sitting with a question, that's the practice in the communion. There will be a day particular time and understand what I could not see inside this climb. But now I hold the mystery with something close to peace, and let the sitting with the question be a kind of release. Thank you for the mercy that didn't shout. Thank you for the quiet kind of rescue. Thank you for carrying what I could not. Now I can rest without bracing. Now the story keeps its dignity. Now the air does not scare me. Oh, thank you for the mercy that didn't shout. Thank you for the quiet kind of rescue. Thank you for carrying what I could not. Thank you for making a road in the rubble, kept in the heartlight. I was kept in the heartlight. I'm at the edge and did not fall through. The fear loosened after a long season. Thank you for the mercy that didn't shout. Thank you for the quiet kind of rescue. I'm at the edge and did not fall through. Okay. Oh, okay. But I'm riding on the version of me that existed 2 years ago, when I believe the ground I'm standing on today. I've watched you trade my grieving for a different glow, not brighter, but more honest in its way. You didn't just restore me to the start. You built something the ruins couldn't hold. You didn't give me back my former heart. You gave me something more, something bold. Oh, something bold. I count the small things now that I once overlooked. The way the light falls different on the wall. The way your conversation doesn't need a hook. The way I'm less afraid to rise and fall. And every little mercy adds up to a life I didn't think I'd have the courage to receive. You didn't just restore me to the start. who I thought I had to be. And what came after all of that was something close to free. And you didn't just restore me to the start. You built something the ruins couldn't hold. You gave me back my former heart. You gave me something more, 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 something more. The waiting room has taught me peace in ways the hurry never could. Your presence turns a pause to gift and fills the empty space for good. I trust the wait because it's you. That opens doors I couldn't forsake, sets my restless heart at ease. I remember when the table felt like just an empty surface, when the food was there but something wasn't right. And now I sit here knowing differently the purpose of the meal, the hands, the company, the light. I don't take the simple things for what they were before. I hold them with a recognition I've been missing. The ordinary has become a doorway, more than just a fact. It's an invitation to keep listening. The people in my life were always there, but differently. Before the hard time, they were furniture in it. But suffering has made me see them more intentionally, and find the extraordinary standing there. And I can't the trial left a lens that changes how I see everything it touches. I don't take the simple things for what they were before. I hold them with the recognition I've been missing. The ordinary has become a doorway, more than just a fact. It's an invitation to keep listening. The year that was the hardest also gave me back the most. Not in the way I asked for, but the way that matters most. The people I held tighter, the mornings I receive, the depth of every moment that I might not have believed. I don't take the simple things for what they were before. I hold them with the recognition I've been missing. The ordinary has become a doorway, more than just a fact. It's an invitation to keep listening. Keep listening, yeah. Keep seeing, keep receiving. I keep checking the sky for a clue. My hands know the itch of unfinished things. Even good news has not found my door. My hope is dressed in unfinished scenes.
You are steady in the slow room.
You are enough for the waiting.
Teach me to love the interval,
till patience sounds like trust.
if the answer arrives dressed plain,
I will welcome it. I only need the light that lasts.
trust in the pause.
Still you are,
Still you are near.
trust in the pause.
Just pause.
Still you are near.
You are near.
I keep checking the sky for a clue. My hands know the itch of unfinished things. I make peace with the unfinished hour. I think what moves me most about this relationship is not the cosmic scale of what it means, but the way it gets into the granular detail of the trip, the particular texture of my days and dreams. You know the specific things, not just the broad strokes, the precise and personal anatomy of what I carry. You know the Tuesday morning wonder of a thing too large to touch. This is something closer and more intimate than that. This is the conversation I come back to very much when the world has asked too many questions. And that's that. And the management of doubt, but from the real relationship I'm in, where you are not a concept on a page, but the one who knows my name across every age. Who knows my name? Who always knew that name is mine? That love is true. I have sat inside the silence long enough to feel at home in the space between the promise and the proof. And it's taught me something that I couldn't learn from any tone, about the nature of surrender and of truth. I am learning how to wait without demanding. I am learning how to trust without the sight. I am learning how to hold without the understanding, and remain inside the middle of the night. Every person that I know has something they are waiting for, a door that hasn't opened, a word that hasn't come, and the common thread between us is the very simple core of choosing love and faith when you got none. Not from a place of nothing, but of something deep, a reservoir beneath the noise, alive and steep. I'm learning how to wait without demanding. I'm learning how to trust without the sight. I'm learning how to hold without an understanding, and remain inside the middle of the night. The answer is still coming. I believe that with my whole self, even on the days when I have nothing, on the days when I doubt myself, there's a thread that's been unbroken through the whole of all of this, and I follow it back down to where it started. Every time I start to miss, still following. trusting, still here, waiting on you. I made it through, and I know I didn't do that alone. There's a way the light looks different on the other side of heart. The same old room, the same old window, different eyes. I've come through something that left a permanent regard for the way a morning breaks across the sky. I noticed things I didn't notice in the easy seasons. The small gifts that were always there, I see them now. I've come out of it with a deeper sense of wonder for the ordinary things that keep on breathing through the night. I've come out of this more soft, not pulled asunder, but open wide to what I used to take as right. My capacity for joy has been rearranged by sorrow. It's wider now, it reaches further than before. I know more tenderly the value of tomorrow, because I know more truly what it costs to get here from the floor. And that's the strange arithmetic of difficulty. It multiplies what's beautiful while teaching you the cause. Come out of this with a deeper sense of wonder for the ordinary things that keep on breathing through the night. I've come out of this more soft, not pulled asunder, but open wide to what I used to take as right. From this larger, wider place, from the version of myself that had to go through something real and came back with more grace. Not the careless kind of grateful, but the earned kind, the one that knows how close the dark can get before the morning finally shows. There's a particular kind of obedience that happens in the fog, when the visibility is low and you're just doing the job without the clarity that makes the action feel worthwhile. Just showing up regardless, that's been my life for a while. I won't romanticize it, I'll just name it as it is. Faith inside the fog is its own demanding quiz, but I want to be faithful to the fog. Not just the light, not just when the vision's clear and the direction's right, but in the gray, in the uncertain, in the just keep going days. Faithful to the fog, that's a different kind of praise. I think of all the ones who walked the unlit portions without proof, who held on to nothing visible and still remained aloof from the despair that says there's nothing there, that it's all there. I add my name to that lineage, I am from that heritage. The fog will lift, I don't know when, but I know that it will thin. Until then I am practicing the patience from within. And every foggy morning I get up and put my feet to it. Is an act of faith that I can't see yet, but I'll meet it. But I want to be faithful to the fall. Oh, not just the light, not just when the vision's clear and the direction's right, but in the gray, in the uncertain, in the just keep going days. Faithful to the fall, that's a different kind of praise. I know the difference between a no and a not yet, but the feeling in my chest doesn't always hold that set. The longing crowds out logic on the harder afternoon, and I need something more substantial than platitudes and tunes. And you give me that, not the easy word, but presence. Not the why, but the who, and that's the essence. Not yet is not never. I've seen you prove that truth. Not yet is not abandoned. It's the long way to the fruit. I'm not okay with it, I wanna say that too. But not yet is not never, and I know enough of you. The prayers I've sent with urgency and tears in every word, I don't know which ones linger and which ones you've deferred. What I know is that the conversation isn't over, and that the distance I feel sometimes isn't growing closer. Not yet is not never. I've seen you prove that truth. Not yet is not abandoned. It's a long way to the fruit. I'm not okay with it, I wanna say that too. But not yet is not never, and I know enough of you. So I'll keep asking, keep returning, keep the line open. Let the faith be real enough to say what's really spoken. You can handle my frustration, you can handle my doubt. You're not fragile, and neither am I, and that's what this is about. Not yet is not never. I've seen you prove that truth. Not yet is not abandoned. It's the long way to the fruit. I'm not okay with it, I wanna say that too. But not yet is not never, and I know enough of you. the shattered glass reflects your face in patterns I could never plan. You gather every jagged edge and form a window once again. You restore the view I lost in pain. The landscape clear and full of grace. Now every crack lets sunlight through and lights the path I get to chase. The ruins bloom with steady light, where death once claimed the final word. Your hands create from what was lost and prove that hope is undeterred. You restore the view in pain. Even the lamp seems kinder with you near. My shoulders drop when you stay a while. Let the world be smaller for a minute. Stay in the simplest moments. Stay when the room is only us and the lamp. Home in a quiet room. You are mine here and mine now. Home in a quiet room. You are mine here and mine now. Even the land seems kinder with you near. My shoulders drop when you stay a while. You make small things feel fully alive. The kettle hums softer when you are here. I leave room for the unspoken. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah. There was a version of last year I didn't think I'd outlast, where everything I trusted seemed to buckle and collapse. I'm not gonna minimize what that particular stretch cost, but I'm standing in a morning that I thought was already lost. And that right there is everything that I'm here at all, that I'm still breathing. On the other side of that is where I'm standing now. I don't always understand the why or the how, but I've got evidence of something sustaining in the fire. On the other side of that, and grateful to be prior. The gratitude is not the absence of the memory. I still carry what I went through. It's still part of me, but now it's context, not my ceiling, not my floor. It's something I passed through, something I endure no more. On the other side of that is where I'm standing now. Oh, I don't always understand the why or the how, but I've got evidence of something sustaining in the fire. On the other side of that, yeah, yeah. I'm grateful to be prior. I wanna tell the ones still in it not to rush their grief, not to fake the morning until the morning actually comes. But I wanna hold the light up just a little from this side, so they can see there is another side and someone's there to guide.
I came in carrying what I couldn't name, tired in a way that sleep can never fix. Every road I tried just circled back the same, and I was running low on what I had to give. Something in the quiet started speaking to me. Not a shout, not a thunder, just a still low peace. You're the still water in the middle of my noise, calling me back to my own voice. I didn't know how dry I'd grown until you met me right here at home. My hands had been so full of what I tried to fix. You gently pulled me back and said enough of this. Not with judgment, not with fire, just a knowing wind look, like a passage I had never stopped to read inside the book. You're the still water in the middle of my noise, calling me back to my own voice. I didn't know how dry I'd grown until you met me right here at home. You don't need me polished, you don't need me right. You just want me present in the middle of the night. And that's the part that breaks me open every single time, that you'd want me as I am, undone and somehow fine.
Yeah, I gave so much away to things that didn't last. Built myself around future and the past. You found me somewhere in the middle, hollowed out, and didn't flinch. That's what this is all about. You reclaimed what I had given up for lost, called it back without explaining all the cost. I am more myself standing here than I have ever been. Reclaimed, brought back from where I'd been. The version of me I buried at my lowest. You saw something there I was too close to notice. You didn't resurrect my pride or my old ways. You resurrected something quieter, something true that stays. Now there's room inside my chest where fear used to crowd. I'm not performing healing, I'm not saying it too loud. It's just this gentle shift from who I was before, like a door that finally opens without forcing anymore. This is the kind of change you don't announce. It shows up in the everyday pronounce. You reclaim what I had given up for lost, called it back without explaining all the cost. I am more myself standing here than I have ever been. Reclaimed, brought back from where I'd been. Yeah. My plans are parked beside the road. I hear the clock in my bone marrow. I refuse to confuse delay with absence. I stop counting the miles in the dark. I trust the quiet more than my rush.
You are not missing my address.
You are shaping the no into late.
You are shape, you are the
insulator. You are the reason hope stays open. You are moving in the stillness. If the answer arrives dressed plain, I will welcome it. I only need the light that lasts. Oh, teach me the art of staying open, trust in the pause.
Still you are you.
Still you are near.
Trust in the pause. Trust in the pause.
My plans are parked beside the road. I hear the clock in my bone marrow. My plans are parked beside the road. The mirror has a lot of opinions about me lately, and not all of them are generous or kind. I've been fighting with the image pretty daily, trying to make peace with what I find. But there is a voice that speaks from somewhere deeper, that calls me something the mirror hasn't said it. You call me chosen, not for what I've done. You call me wanted, not for what I earn. You call me known, not just by anyone, but by the one whose love I'm starting to discern. I've been running from the hollow feeling quietly, filling up the space with noise and tasks. But even in the fullness I can feel it slightly. The question that I've been afraid to ask. You call me chosen, not for what I've done, not for what I've done. You call me wanted, not for what I earned. You call me known, not just by anyone, but by the one whose love I'm starting to discern. Let me put the performance down tonight. Let me stand here without the weight of right or wrong. Let me be the one who's learning what it's like to be fully seen and finally belong. Not as the version I've been building in the crowd, but the one you made before I ever spoke aloud. I've been borrowing my confidence from outside sources, the opinions and the validation of the crowd. And somewhere in the running between all those forces, I forgot the voice I used to hear out loud. There's a quieter truth beneath the noise of everyone, and I've been drowning it with everything I've done. You didn't design me for the applause, you designed me for the real thing, not a version shaped around their flaws, yeah, but the person you've been seeing. I've compared the inside of my life to the outside of theirs, and lost the competition every time. But you've been calling me away from all those stairs into something that was always mine. And it's not a competition anymore when I hear the truth about what I was made for. You didn't design me for the applause. You designed me for the real thing. You designed me for the real thing, and not a version shaped around that flaw. Yeah, but a person you've been seeing. I've been holding up the curated story in a careful front. I'm just a human being in a broken cup, and you still say that's more than enough. You say this is enough. You say this is the one I want. built something in me that the wind can't easily take. Not made of my ambition or of what I tried to make. Made of those quiet moments where I finally went still and let you do the building, let you do the fill. I used to think that strength was something I constructed. Now I know it's something I'm being conducted through. Your tenderness is architecture that holds things up, more structural than anything I built before I stopped. I live inside where love has been designing all this time. Tenderness is architecture, and the structure's mine. Every room inside this house was shaped by something true. The doorway's built wide enough to let the light come through. The ceiling's high enough to hold the fullness of a song, the kind of space where I can feel like I belong. And if the storms come, and they will, they come for everyone, I'm not afraid because of what has already been done. The ground beneath this structure was not laid by trembling hands. It was laid by certainty, by someone who understands. Your tenderness is architecture, it holds things up, more structural than anything I built before I stopped. I live inside where love has been designing all this time. Tenderness is architecture, and the structure's mine. There was a time I answered to whatever they invented, took the definition others handed and consented. Let my edges be determined by the shape the room afforded, and call that flexibility, and somewhere lost the chord. But this name, my name, was spoken over me in love. It comes from somewhere underneath and somewhere up above. It's not the one that changes in the shifting so tight. This name, my name, is rooted, it's the one I keep inside. I'm not trying to prove it to the ones who wanna challenge. I'm just holding it steady, that's the balance. The world will try to rename you whenever it's convenient, and I'm not always strong. I won't pretend I'm always lenient, but underneath the pressure and the noise and what they say, there's a name that holds regard. definitions try to slip into the place that only truth should occupy. This name, my name, the one you don't let die. But this name, my name, was spoken over me in love. It comes from somewhere underneath and somewhere up above. It's not the one that changes in the shifting social tide. This name, my name, is rooted, it's the one I keep inside. Fell too far apart to ever form a shape again. You gathered every scattered part with hands that knew exactly when. You restored the heart I thought was lost, the steady beat that used to break. Now every chamber sings with life, and love is all it wants to make. Spaces filled with you, the way they always should have been. They always should have been. No longer fractured, no more fear. Your touch has made me whole again. You restore the heart I thought was lost. I carried ash like it was ordinary dust. The ache had a seat at my table. I came out quieter, not empty. I hear the rescue inside the silence. I let the relief sit next to loss. I hold the scar without hating it. I see how mercy wore plain clothes. Now I know the deep end was not the end. Now the afterglow is part of me. Now I live like I've been kept in the heart like I was kept. I carried ash like it was ordinary dust. We've developed our own language over the course of this. Private references and repeated agreements, things that mean more to the two of us than the words appear to hold. The vocabulary of us, and it doesn't get old. Oh, we have a shorthand built from years of showing up, from all the times I came with empty and you filled the cup, from all the times I misread and you clarified with grace. The vocabulary of us is our particular space. I know what the silence after asking usually means. I know the difference between the various silences and scenes. And you know when I say one thing but I mean another thing below, and you address the lower thing because you know that knowing has accumulated through the years of real investment, not inherited or assumed, but earned through the consistent. And I wanna keep investing, keep the language growing, keep showing up enough that the vocabulary keeps flowing, and keep developing the shorthand, keep the conversation live. The vocabulary of us is how I want to live. We have a shorthand built from years of showing up, from all the times I came with empty and you filled the cup, from all the times I misread and you clarified with grace. The vocabulary of us is our particular space. Grandmother planted things she never lived to see mature. She dug the earth with steady hands and trusted in the work. And that kind of faith, the patient and the not yet sure, is what I'm practicing beneath the murk. I'm planting things that I may not see bloom this year, but the planting is its own form of prayer. There's a kind of faith that grows when you stop demanding proof. There's a kind of peace that comes when you release the roof and let the rain in, let the questions breathe, and trust that you are in the underneath. I've been asking for a harvest while the seeds are barely in. I've been counting on a summer in the middle of the freeze, but faith requires something more than knowing when things begin. It requires the willingness to trust the trees. And I'm learning how to be the seed beneath the ground, trusting in the season, trusting in the sound. There's a kind of faith that grows when you stop demanding proof. There's a kind of peace that comes when you release the roof. mother's garden bloomed for years after she was gone. And every summer season carries something of her trust. The faith of those before me is what keeps me carrying on. Their waiting isn't wasted, and it isn't just. I'm standing on the shoulders of the ones who waited too, and still believe, and still came through. Is it gonna make it right? 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 You are enough for the waiting. You are not missing my address. You are shaping the no into later. The answer stays just beyond the bend. The night has been teaching me patience. The hourglass feels louder than the room, till patience sounds like trust. If the answer arrives dressed plain, I will welcome it. I only need the light that lasts. You are enough for the waiting. You are not missing my address. You are shaping the no into later. You are the reason hope stays open. Still you are near, trust in the pause. Trust in the pause. Trust in the pause. The answer stays just beyond the bend. The night has been teaching me patience. I lay my watch beside the bed. Ooh. The shadows try to keep me down, but something brighter pulled me through. Your gentle hand reached in the dark and showed me what I never knew. You restored the light I thought was gone, the hope that flickered weak and small. Now every corner of my heart is glowing where your mercy falls. Oh yeah. Oh, 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 hey. I came out of the storm a different shape than when I entered. Some things hollowed out, some things tenderly centered. The person who walked in would not fully know this person, and that's not a tragedy, that's the conversion. Change that comes through trial is different from the easy kind. It lives in the body as much as in the mind. Not the same person, and I am glad of it. The old me didn't have the room for what this is. Something had to move for something better to come in. Not the same person, and the changing was the wind. Ooh, I'm not eulogizing what I lost, I'm not still grieving it. I moved to the next place and I'm genuinely believing it. The life I have now is marked by what it cost to get, and I wear those marks with something that's not a regret. Not the same person, and I am glad of it. The old me didn't have the room for what this is. Something had to move for something better to come in. Not the same person, and the changing was the wind. Thank you for the trial, not saying that through gritted teeth, but with the full sincerity of someone who's been underneath and found that underneath there is a ground that doesn't give, that held me up and still as I live. I came to you with empty hands and nothing left to prove. No argument, no offering, no case to make. Just the wreckage of a life I was too proud to move, and a hunger underneath the heartache. And you received me, not the version I'd rehearsed, not the better draft I meant to show. You received the actual me, the honest first, raw version standing in the overflow. The things I thought disqualified me from a second start became the very language that you used. The failures that I buried deepest in my heart are what you've chosen not to let be bruised. Oh, something about surrender makes you lean in closer. Something about honesty brings you near the most, and you received me, not the version I'd rehearsed, not the better draft I meant to show. You received the actual me, the honest first, raw version standing in the overflow. This is what grace praise sounds like in a quiet room, not thunder and performance on a stage. Just a voice that says I see you in the tomb. Oh. And I'm about to turn the page. This is what restoration really is. Not the headline, but the small continued work of learning you belong to something more than this, and watching as the light returns.
I let the hidden work stay hidden. I let the patience have its own sound. So I stopped treating the pause like a wall. You are near in the unfinished hour. You are already in tomorrow. My hands know the itch of unfinished things. Even good news has not found my door. My hope is dressed in unfinished scenes. I only need the next honest step. Teach me to hear growth underground. If dawn comes quietly, I will know you. I do not need the whole map at once. Trust in the pause. Still, you are near. Trust in the pause. My hands know the itch of unfinished things. Even good news has not found my door. My hands know the itch of unfinished things. There is dust on the edges of my name. My heart was a window with one broken latch. The edges of my days were coming apart. I let the quiet carry the weight. I quit bargaining for a faster sun. I loosened my grip on how this should look. You make a new shape out of the break. You bring me back with a gentler kind of fire. You put my breath back where it belongs. There is dust on the edges of my name. My heart was a window with one broken latch. The edges of my days were coming apart. I had less and less left to prove, till I can stand here and mean whole. Let the rough edge fade under your hair. You make
Spent a long time looking without really seeing me. The image and the reality were strangers, honestly. I dressed it up, I talked it down, I edited the frame, but the person in the mirror never felt the same. Then you held up a different kind of mirror, one that showed me something softer, something clearer. I saw a face that you had thought about before time, and slowly I began to recognize it as mine. I'm not talking about performance, I'm not talking about pride, I'm talking about the quiet place that lives on the inside. The core of it, the seed of it, the part that perseveres, the thing you loved me for. I had accumulated years. You knew me in the making, before the making showed, and that original knowing, that's what I want to hold. Then you held up a different kind of mirror, one that showed me something softer, something clearer. I saw a face that you had thought about before time, and slowly I began to recognize it as mine. This is mirror work, looking until I believe it, letting your view of me be the lens I see it. Not vanity, not self-obsession, this is just the truth. I am worth looking at through eyes like yours, yeah. There are no clocks in wherever you are doing this. No urgency that matches mine, no rush. And I've been wrestling with the width of the abyss between the promise and the present hush. I could feel the silence with my own agenda, or I could learn to let the silence speak. I'm choosing trust when trust has nothing visible to land on. I'm choosing to believe when it costs something to believe. Not because the outcome's guaranteed or I understand it, but because I know the one who will not leave. The waiting is not wasted, even when it tastes like it, even when another season passes and I'm still learning how to hold the hope without misplacing it. Finding the difference between patience and the still. I'm choosing trust when trust has nothing visible to land to board. Choosing to believe when it costs something to believe. Not because the outcome's guaranteed or I understand it, but because I know the one who will not leave. Tell me, did you wait too? Did the garden feel like long before the answer? Did the tomb seem permanent the Saturday between? I think I understand now what it is to be the dancer, holding the position just before the scene. I won't rush the curtain, I won't rewrite the act. I'll trust the one who knows what's on the other side of that. I'm choosing trust when trust has nothing visible to land on. I'm choosing to believe when it costs something to be. Not because the outcome's guaranteed or I understand it, but because I know the dressed in unfinished scenes. Nothing blooms on command, I know. I keep checking the sky for a clue. You are shaping the no into later. You are the reason hope stays open.
I only need the light that lasts.
Teach me the art of staying open.
If the road bends longer,
I will keep pace. I only need the next honest step.
you are shaping the no into later. You are the reason hope stays open.
You are
Moving in the stillness.
You are near.
You are near the unfinished hour.
Still you are near.
Trust in the pause.
You are
Shaping the no into later.
trust in the
You
pause.
are the reason hope stays open. You are moving in the stillness.
You are near.
You are nearer in the unfinished hour.
Still you are near. Trust in the pause. My hope is dressed in unfinished seams. Nothing blooms on command, I know. You are shaping the no into later. The calendar keeps turning, but the answer hasn't come. I've prayed this prayer so many different ways. I've asked for silent sunsets and the silence after sun. Long night where all I did was count the days. I won't pretend this doesn't test me, but I won't let go of what I know is true. Oh, I'll keep my hands open in the in-between, not clench around the thing I want the most. Faith isn't just believing what I haven't seen. It's staying when the evidence almost. Oh, it's staying when the evidence is almost. My friends have moved to places where the answers came in time, and I'm still here with questions for a bit. I've wrestled with the silence like it somehow wasn't mine, but maybe this is where I'm being led. I won't pretend this doesn't cost me something real, but I still sense you in the waiting room. Whoa, I'll keep my hands open in the in-between, not clench around the thing I want the most. Faith isn't just believing what I have.
came out in the in-between, not clenched around the thing I want the most. Stay isn't just believing what I haven't seen. Staying when the evidence is almost still here, still trusting, still yours.
I used to hold the things I've been through like evidence against me, proof that I was someone that the good things passed around. But something in the passing of the years has gently freed me to see the weight I carried as the making of the ground. And standing on that ground, I can feel how it was built, not by the easy seasons, but the ones that asked the most. I'm grateful for the hard road, not because it didn't hurt, but because it made me someone that the soft road never could. I'm grateful for the lessons that I learned face down in the dirt, and the hands that held me understand I could. The gratitude I'm feeling isn't ignorant of pain. I'm not pretending that the difficulty wasn't real, but grief and thanks can live together in the same refrain, and both be honest about what they feel. I'm grateful for the hard road, not because it didn't hurt, but because it made me someone that the soft road never could. I'm grateful for the lessons that I learned face down in the dirt, and the hands that held me understand I could. Not grateful for the suffering itself, grateful for who showed up in it. Not grateful for the weight upon the shelf, but grateful for what carried me beneath it. There's a difference, and it matters, between thanks for the trial and thanks in the trial. And I've learned to speak them both now without collapsing in denial. Both honest, both real, both heal. Thank you for all of it. Even silence noted, notice how worn I became. I walked in slow with a bruise in my tune. The old her sat quiet but heavy. The room still smells like rain on old wood. Even silence noticed how worn I became. I walked in slow with a bruise in my tune. The old her sat quiet but heavy. I let the small mercy do its work. I stopped hiding the tender places. I wait for the pulse to become a song. You turn my fracture into a door for light. You gather the loose parts, make them sing again. You stitch the soul with patience.
stays open. You are moving in the stillness. You are near in the unfinished hour. The seed is quiet under the soil. The hallway is long when desire is awake. The answer stays just beyond the bend. Ooh, oh, I trust the quiet more than my rush. I let the stillness teach my breathing. I let the hidden work stay hidden. I let the patience have its own sound. Reason hope stays open. You are moving in the stillness. Trust in the pause. Reason hope stays open. Still you are near. You are moving in the stillness. Trust in the pause. Still you are. Trust in the pause. Ooh, trust in the pause. Yeah. Trust in the pause. The seed is quiet under the soil. The hallway is long when desire is awake. The seed is quiet under the soil. The hallway is long when desire is awake.
I spent a decade being what the season asked of me, and now I'm sitting with the question of what's left. The child inside of me has been so patient, waiting quietly for someone who'll come back from the theft. I've given rooms to voices that had no right to stay, and borrowed their opinions for so long. I almost forgot the sound of what I'd say if I were just myself inside this song. But you've been here this whole time, remembering who I was before the world rewrote the page. You're calling back the person that I started as before the years and seasons shifted things. You're calling back the wonder and the soft beat, 'cause you're teaching me to live inside my wings. Oh, I don't have to have it all assembled to be real. I don't have to have a chapter written before I can feel the full weight of belonging in a body that is mine. The full breadth of existing at the center of your design. I'm allowed to be becoming. I'm allowed to still be on the way. And you don't love the finished version. Better you love the one who's showing up today. You're calling back the person that started as before the years and seasons shifted things. You're calling back the wonder and the soft beat, 'cause you're teaching me to live inside my wings. Inside my wings. Mm. My favorite thing about belonging to you isn't the theology or the things I'm supposed to do. It's this particular feeling of being at home in the universe, in my own skin, less alone. That's not a small thing, that's enormous actually. To feel at home in the world is radical and free. My favorite thing about belonging is the weight it takes away. The having to prove, the having to stay, the justify the day. It trades it for the simple fact of being held in place. My favorite thing about belonging is the space. Yeah. I've belonged to lesser things, to opinions and to outcome, to the shifting ground of who I was in any given forum. And every lesser belonging had a lease that would expire, but this one doesn't lift or lower with the higher. My favorite thing about belonging is the weight it takes away. The having to prove, the having to stay, the justify the day. It trades it for the simple fact of being held in place. My favorite thing about belonging is the space. In the space I can be curious without the cost of error. I can question without exile. I can be the bearer of my own confusion without losing what I'm held by. That's freedom, and that's mine, and that's the belonging I abide by. I find the gold in the cracked up hours. So I look back and the tears are softer. I was not pretty, but I was kept. The hallway behind me still echoes. I learned where the hard light breaks. I learned my own voice in the rubble. Now gratitude has a lower note. Now the table feels wide again. Now I know the deep end was not the end. Now the afterglow is part of me, kept in the hard light. Oh, I was kept in the hard light. Oh, kept in the hard light. Oh, kept in the hard light. I was not pretty, but I was kept. The hallway behind me still echoes. I was not pretty, but I was careful. The hallway behind me still echoes. Thank you for the morning after night. I've been searching, I've been carrying names that weren't mine to wear. Labels from the ones who didn't know me well. I folded myself small enough to fit in somewhere, but small don't feel like living. Truth to tell, something in me rises when I hear you speak. Not the version they projected onto me. You see the person underneath the performance. You call me by a name I never heard before. Not what I've done or what I failed to be. Something more honest, something more. I spent so long becoming what the room required. Said yes when I meant no, smile when I heard it. But you will never ask me to be what you desire. You take me as I am, return me to the earth. Oh, you see the person underneath the performance. You call me by a name I never heard before. Not what I've done or what I failed to be. Something more honest, something more. Who am I when no one's watching? You already know that answer. Who am I when I stop trying? Still the one you're running after. I don't have to earn this version, I don't have to build it out of fear. You've already named me, claimed me, told me why I'm standing here.